Oh, we're live. We just finished chapter 12. Welcome back if you're following along. Chapter 12 was the second part of the Calm flashback where we finished the story. Sephiroth torched the town of Nibelheim. Cloud saved Tifa. Tifa was a little apprehensive during the telling of the story. It ended right as Cloud confronted Sephiroth. And Cloud's like, I don't know what happened. I don't know why didn't he kill me. Relative strength-wise, we couldn't have overcome him. So I don't know what happened. We explored around the town a little bit, bought some weapons, did some scenic viewing. Those of you that know about the scenic views in Calm Town, or the scenic view specifically, we had to kind of disable some mods to have it allow us to take that scenic view in. So it was original PlayStation graphic scenic view. Found a weapon for a character we haven't met yet. Peacemaker. It's another ranged weapon, but you can't equip it to Barret. Interesting. We'll find out about that later. And then we set out back onto the world map. You can see, we'll zoom out here. You can see the Chocobo farm. You can see the Marshes. That's kind of where we're headed, but there's some things to do before the Chocobo farm to make yourself a little bit stronger. So we're gonna get those. So we head over to the Chocobo Ranch. Making our way. This would be the classic view. It's actually a little closer than this. I think it's around here. Is about where it would be. We're sticking with this party for now. Oof. We got all a level up on Barret. That's honestly massive at this stage of the game. So you'll notice when you were using like all thunder or other things earlier in the game. Oh, attack on both sides. We need to kill the this guy first, absolutely.
You watching, soldier boy?
Okay. Bonk him, girl. And Mind Blow was gained. That means he used it enough times. His limit, has he learned his second limit? He has, so we can go ahead and set Grenade Bomb now. Getting all of our level 2 limits is massive at this point of the game because of the battle that we're about to head into. And as you see, hey, there's a little snaky boy. In the marshes. Little alpha dunk. Aerith's ice leveled up. We got a Lasan nut. But you can see there's a little snake in there. Interesting. These updated textures are nice on the grassland. Looks good. I mean, it sounds funny saying that in 2025 when we have things like Remake and Rebirth. But, yeah, it is. Man, that's cinematic compared to what the original was. Alright, so we have here the Chocobo Ranch. There's a couple. We'll save before we go in. Couple things for us to learn. Wow. Choco Billy's Choco Ranch. God damn, this looks good. This has the hands of Project Edge all over it. This does not look like AI upscaling. This looks like retouched, retextured. This looks amazing. So it says Chocobo Ranch here, or in the front. Graphics real AI. Yeah, no, it looks so great. And the Chocobos, so these original Chocobos in here are yellow ones. These kind of look like white Chocobos, which you can breed later. But this just might be a toned down yellow that they're using in the game. I don't know. But we have we're gonna go ahead and save here because we have a. I don't remember if this is losable or not. So we could talk to our Chocobos. He says que. Incredible.
Que. 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 Que.
Now they do a little dance for us. They stop where they are. Wow, a little dance for us. Obtained Chocomog Materia. So I think in the original they kind of just like spit it out. In this remastered sort of version, it looks like they gave it to us. But this is our first red materia. This is a summon. And you'll notice it's called Choco Mog, which I believe is short for Chocobo Moogle. This is the first summon materia you get in the game. It's a little odd. So there's about a 95% chance that you're going to do an attack called Death Blow. It's a non-elemental attack. And it has a chance of inflicting stop on enemies. Basically, just the Chocobo runs into them. But there's a 5% chance that an attack called Fat Chocobo shows up. That's also a non-elemental attack. It is slightly more powerful, but it doesn't have the ability to affect status ailments, so it can't stun. So it does a little more damage, can't stun them. But what it is fucking hilarious because there's a big, fat, chonky Chocobo. It just falls from the sky and sits on the motherfucker. So we'll get in some battles and we'll see if we can see both of them. One of the tricks you can do with this is so let's say we don't need. We have our all lightning here. We will do elemental Choco Mog. What this does is you can see ability list wind on the left. So it's difficult to get wind status on your weapons. You usually want to put it on someone with a long range weapon, so atomic scissors are actually bad for this. But there's a lot of enemies. Any flying enemy is like weak to wind. This is an incredibly powerful thing to do this early in the game. The second thing that you can do is I don't know if you can actually look this up. But on enemy skill, they're kind of just like scrolling. Mantra Magic is also wind. So you kind of get both of those at the same time. Now we don't need to do it this way. And Elemental Fire we actually do need. I always like to have the all first, I don't know. But here we go. So, we have that. So we want to enter the house. Got some stuff to do here first. Some homework. Got to eat our vegetables. Talk to Choco Bill. First, let's look around the house. I mean, this is nice as hell.
Looking for an inn?
Choco Bill say looking for an
I'm
inn.
not interested.
Then I guess that's that.
You can go out onto the world map and just fight and stuff like that and level up here and then come here and use the inn.
Thinking of crossing the marshes?
Yeah, we're thinking about crossing those marshes.
Then it'll probably be safer for you to get a chocobo.
Okay, then let's talk about how to do that.
That way you can zip through the marshes with the chocobo.
Okay.
It's the only way to avoid being attacked by the Midgar Zolom.
Oh, they're saying Zol. I've always said Zolom. Okay, Midgar Zolom. Okay. I'm still gonna say Zolom. Fuck him. So, the Midgar Zolom is that little snake thing we saw in the marshes.
Midgar Zolom? It's a serpent-like creature over 30 feet tall. It detects the footsteps of anyone in the marshes.
So it does come, if you go into the marshes, it immediately walks towards you.
And then, BAM! It attacks. To avoid that, buy a chocobo at me and Choco Billy's Chocobo farm.
Okay, what about catching our own?
To purchase a chocobo, please talk to my grandson. He's in the chocobo stables at the far right end of the farm. By the way, there was another person heading towards the marshes. Without a chocobo, the Midgar Zolom probably got him. It was a man in a black cape.
Man in a black cape, it's probably Sephiroth. But Sephiroth, I don't know if that Zolom got him. Anyways, we see here, we go over to the stable. Man, this looks so good. Fucking love this. We'll go talk to Chocobo Billy.
Need a chocobo? You old folks are out of luck.
Old folks. By the way, Cloud is 21. Makes me feel ancient.
Old folks.
We don't have any chocobos. The ones outside belong to another customer. You know, if you really want a chocobo, why don't you go catch one in the wild? Want to know about wild chocobos?
How do I catch one?
Wild chocobos always appear with monsters. And monsters are a problem.
True.
You'll need to get rid of them before you can catch a chocobo.
So, what he's saying decrypted is like they'll appear in a series of 2 or 3 monsters. You have to kill the other monsters with the chocobo still there in order to get the chocobo.
If it wasn't hard enough already, wild chocobos are really cautious. They'll skedaddle at the drop of a hat. But by using greens, you can distract them. And they'll be less likely to run away. Want to know about wild chocobos?
I mean,
Any.
Whatever you do, don't rile a chocobo. They're usually quite docile, but tick them off and you'll be sorry. Oh, and remember, a captured chocobo will disappear as quick as a flash the instant you dismount it. Want to know about wild chocobos?
Any. I'm not interested.
Well then, shall we get down to business?
of course.
If you buy now, I'll sell 1 Chocobo Lure for 2,000 gil.
This is only 1 of 2 chances to find a Chocobo Lure. It sounds insane, the price, but you should do it here. It's just sort of mandatory. It's not strictly mandatory. We'll talk about later. There's some ways you can get around the marshes without fighting the Zolom, or you can kill the Zolom.
So, how about it? Thanks. It wouldn't hurt to buy some greens either. That reminds me, how soon a chocobo will finish eating depends on the type you feed it.
So, we don't have to buy any greens yet. We're going to do some things first. They have this little chart over here, it looks like, and it looks like this is how you breed chocobos. So it looks like there's 2 yellows at the top, which are the only types you can catch. And then underneath that, it has a blue and a green. And it has like a line between a blue and a green going down to the black, and then there's a gold below a black and a regular yellow chocobo again. And that is like how you breed them in order. So it's cool that they included this like sort of instruction manual on the wall here about breeding. But it's one of the things that, I mean, the conversation around breeding animals was very different in 97. It's like sort of taboo now. People don't like, you know, purebred dogs, and they want you to go to a society, and I don't want to be insensitive to any of that. I get it, but it was a different time, and it was part of the original game. We haven't really seen breeding. There has been chocobo racing. We haven't really seen breeding in Remake Rebirth. Let's talk to,
My brother Choco Billy swindled you, didn't he?
of course he did, Chloe. This is Choco Chloe.
Well, please try not to be mad at him, or my grandpa. It's been like this since Mom and Dad died. Welcome. Here's a good tip. Little white chocobos love having their necks tickled. But if you tickle them someplace they don't like, they'll flip out, so be careful.
So this information is pertinent. You will run into a chocobo, a white chocobo, later in the game. So remember that, where they like to be tickled. All right, we have our Chocobo Lure Materia. You think so, but people breed a bunch of animals that they shouldn't these days? Yeah, no, I get it. I don't think, like Huskies and Chihuahua, yeah, I mean, that's not great. I mean, Thor's girlfriend is like less than 5 feet tall, so what's the difference, right? Oh, boy. Maybe I just got canceled. I don't know. So we got our materia. So if you... Basically, the way it works is, like, now you have this Chocobo Lure materia. So you can equip Chocobo Lure to someone. Also, notice, I like this. It's like a cool little detail. The effect of equipping, it gives your luck +1. Luck is how you do things like critical hit chance and things like that. Statistics that rely specifically, or like combat things that rely specifically on luck. Will use this mechanic, and it's funny. Like, you're more lucky because you run into chocobos. Ability list: meet chocobos. But yeah, it ups your luck, so it's not just like a dead thing. Not super significant, but it is at least. So if you walk on the tracks here with Chocobo Lure Materia, you will have the ability to run into a chocobo. However, there's some stuff we want to do first. We can really, really, really boost our team's power by doing these things first. So there's a couple enemy skills we can learn. We have to make sure first. So Cloud's the only one that's going to get hit by X. It's divisible by 4. Okay, so there's a skill they were trying to learn from Moo. They're kind of uncommon. So we have our... interesting. Cloud has to survive it too. He has to survive the attack, which he will, but he might not survive the battle. So we need to go to equipment. Because the person that you want to learn it on should not be a person that is divisible by 4. If I'm remembering how this works correctly. So we'll put it on Aerith. That'll have 2 senses. Yes, it's weird, but whatever. We're just doing it for this battle. We are looking for a little squirrel type character named Moo character, like type monster. So let's see if we run into him right off the bat. Yep, they're in the back. That's perfect. So Hot Springs, they use an attack called level. Well, I'll just really quickly here. You notice how he just healed Cloud? Thanks, buddy. You will... I was talking about being level 4. Or a level that is divisible by 4. So the way that this works, level 4 suicide, is if your character 12, 16, 20, if the level is divisible by 4, level 4 suicide does 30 seconds of your HP precisely, which is going to come into play in a second. And one of the really weird, crazy, cool things about this game is like the way that all these things interacted with each other. Again, no strategy guide. No one would ever figure this out on their own. It was like just hidden shit like this is so cool. And it does 100% mini. So it almost kills you but doesn't kill you and makes you mini if you're divisible by that level 4. So if all of your characters are divisible by levels that are 4, it can really fuck up your party. Trial and error. This was literally, back in the day, trial and error. And it gets even crazier. Okay, let's kill this thing first. So it's gonna do... Now we just... attack one of these. We keep one alive. Okay, now we just defend. Sinking. Okay, we're sinking. That's the animation for casting Quake, by the way, level 1. Cloud's at his limit break, that's nice. Level 4 suicide. Alright, now you'll see. It's going to everyone. So it's going to hit everyone, technically, even if it doesn't have an effect on them. It won't have an effect on Barrett and Aerith because their level is not divisible by 4. So it just misses them. But Cloud, it takes exactly 30 seconds of his HP and gives him mini. See, Aerith is doing her 360. She just learned the skill. Make sure we keep Cloud alive. Just use a little potion there. I don't want to use Cloud's limit break. Actually, you know what? We're gonna get it back. He's healing Cloud. That's very nice. You also see Cloud as mini right there, and he stays mini during the victory pose, so that's great. Okay, so Aerith learned the skill. We got it like right on the first battle. That's crazy. These guys are actually pretty hard to encounter, so that's really good luck for us. So Materia, Aerith, you'll see now it says on the right side, level 4 suicide. We learned that skill. That's already crazy to learn because those Moo characters are hard to encounter and they don't use the skill right off the bat. You have to stay in the battle for a long time usually. Which makes the next skill even crazier. So, now we have to go learn Choco Buckle. So how do you learn Choco Buckle, you ask? So that's how these two had to have been designed together, right next to each other, because there's no other way. Like this is just, it's crazy coincidence, right? This had to have been designed like this. So in order to learn Choco Buckle, you have to get into a battle with a Chocobo. That's condition number 1. You need to feed it either, I think it's Mimit Greens. I think there's, or Silkus Greens. Those two specifically. If you don't feed it those two types of greens, then it won't do Choco Buckle. So you have to feed it a specific type of greens in battle. Then you have to use sense on it. Okay? because that Chocobo has to be level 16. The Chocobo here I think they'll be either like 15, 16, or 17, something like that. If the Chocobo is level 16 and you've used the correct greens on it, then you can use level 4 Suicide on it. And if you use level 4 Suicide on it, then the Chocobo will counter instead of running away with Choco Buckle. You have to have it at exactly 30 seconds of its HP for it to do this. So technically you could get lucky and hit it one time and have him do it if you fed it the correct type of greens, but that trial and error would be insane. So the only realistic way to get it is to feed it the specific type of greens, hit it with the level 4 Suicide, and have it be a level 16 Chocobo. Then you will learn Choco Buckle. So we have to go buy either Silkus or Mimic Greens now in order to learn the next skill. Yes, it is that insane. So let's go buy some of these greens. I hope they didn't rename them. I didn't check. Yeah, I don't see Silkus here. So Mimic, yes, this is incredibly expensive. We're gonna buy one. The way you kind of cheat your way around this is you just buy one. You can also exit over here. It doesn't have a exit thing, but any way walking out of the frame gets you out of there. So you just save. So how much gil? Looks like 10,000 after that. We're not super rich right now because I haven't done a lot of grinding like I usually do. So Materia, we want a sense on Cloud, and we're gonna want a sense on Barrett as well. So let's put the Chocobo Lure on Cloud. Why not? Just so two characters have sense, and the reason you're gonna want to do that is you want to get sense off as quickly as you can. So we are going to walk on the Chocobo tracks. You have to be on the tracks with Chocobo Lure Materia. So you hear the special music. It says a Chocobo at the top. We're encountering a Chocobo. So we need to immediately sense the Chocobo and get our item ready. We're sensing. Level 16. Look at this. Perfect. So we're going to select our green. We're going to Mimic Green. And then with Aerith, we're going to enemy skill, get level 4 Suicide ready while it's distracted. It ran away before we could use the green. Awesome. So we wasted the Mimic Greens. All right, we're going to run away and restart the game. Dude, we're just running. There we go. All right. Okay, so we quit the game. We had it. We got it on the first battle. That's unfortunate that the... So here, and that's just... I wasn't prepared quickly enough, so let's go for... let's go back into play. Here's another thing you can do. Let's see. So you go to items. You can arrange the items, customize, and switch potion. Because what let him get away is I had the greens. I had to scroll all the way to the bottom. You do have to be quick. We were on these tracks last time, so let's try this again. Okay. We're going to sense this Chocobo. He's level 16. We go item. Oh, I used it on the wrong. I used the Mimic Greens on the stupid thing. Alright. Yeah, this is, I have my battle speed turned way up, which is also making this a little harder. Because the Chocobo will run away quicker. Because the battle speed is so high. Oh my gosh, my party is terrible at running away. Alright, so we're gonna quit again. We might have to be doing this a couple times. I don't... You know what we might just do is feed the greens and just kind of... The first two have been level 16, right? Maybe we're just gonna get lucky. Let's just feed him the greens, and then we could sense later. Alright, so we'll go item. Oh, we didn't fucking... Not Mega Elixir. Let's sense. He's gonna be distracted by the greens. He's level 16, perfect. Let's get us to Aerith again. So we can cast level 4 Suicide. Please allow us to select Aerith again. Enemy skill, level 4 Suicide, let's go! He ran away. It took so long. Their stupid fucking attacks took so long. Great. Their stupid fucking attack took so goddamn long that it was over by that time. Jesus Christ fucking God. Okay. Oh, I don't have Mimic Greens anymore. What the fuck am I doing? You know what? Let's just go. Let's just leave. He runs away so fast. Holy shit. Okay. Alright. Let's restart this. God damn, dude. We got really unlucky with the attacks that they both tried to use, these long fucking animation attacks. Alright. So we did not save before we did the item arrangement. So arrange, customize, potion, all the way to the bottom. Move Mimic Greens to the top, and then let's save. So that is saved again. Then what we can do... Can I do anything to place her in haste? Not until we're in battle. I don't have any equipment that puts her in haste yet. So... we didn't run into one. Cloud's just gonna blade beam these motherfuckers. Hits the first one for full damage, and then ricochets to the other two. We're gonna save after every battle now, just because I don't want to lose experience, because when we do finally get it, I don't want it to be wasted time if there's a couple battles in between. Alright. We're gonna go item, Mimic Greens on the Chocobo. We're gonna go enemy skill, level 4 suicide. And we're just gonna believe. We're gonna sense, see if he's level 16. If it hits, he's level 16. It's the first one that's not level 16. Every other Chocobo we've ran into has been level 16. The one time we get it off.
Let's see what you got.
Oh my god. Alright. It's gonna be one of these days, huh? Alright, let's go back. Okay, we are on the tracks. The first Chocobo we ever run into that's not 16 is the one where we don't sense it and we just go for it. Okay. Here we go. It's going to be item, Mimic Greens on the Chocobo. Enemy skill, level 4 suicide. We're going to sense just to see. That attack is so long, it got 2 attacks off, the Chocobo might leave. No. Perfect. Mimic Greens. Level 4 suicide, let's go. It hits. Big. Here we go. Choco Buckle. And it hit Aerith. Perfect. She learned the enemy skill. That was perfect. So now that we sensed it, you can see his HP in the bar. So we know how much HP is left. It does the math for you. It's pretty useful on boss fights. All right, so we found, right, Barret has sadness inflicted on him, which means, so you see how his limit bar is blue? We're actually going to use this. Sadness means you take less damage, but your limit bar fills up slower. The opposite of that is hyper, which means your limit bar fills up faster, but you miss your, and you actually do more damage as well, if I remember correctly, but you miss attacks more often. So each of them has like a drawback and a benefit. So we're going to go ahead and save that. We paid $1,500 to learn this goddamn enemy skill. But I mean, that was crazy. It had to be this right level Chocobo. We had to have already learned level 4 suicide. We had to feed it the correct type of greens. We had to, yeah, it was just all those crazy preconditions. Now that those are satisfied, we get to go do the next one. So that requires a couple of things to be done. Let's see. So we want to first, I think we can rest and clear sadness. But there's no, I mean, we're just going to get in sadness again. So let's just, now we can just go get in fights. We don't need another Chocobo here, so we can go to the Materia and take Chocobo Lure out, just so we don't run into Chocobos. We need to get all of our limit breaks full. We have to start using some magic, which is fine. We can use Thundara, which is level 2 Thunder. Yeah, why not check out what fire looks like?
I had enough of your sorry ass.
So we're just getting in fights. You can always arrange just by like, we want to arrange for battle, so all the ones that you're going to use in battle are closer to the top. We want to sort by name, right? You want to sort by field, right? You know, these are all like perfectly fine ways to it. Most, least, name. I think that's how it was first. So, you know, you have lots of different options there. I was seeing if we had a hyper to take Barret out of sadness. Just so... Let's just go with... Matcha Magic will make short work of all these guys. Oh. They're like grass types, it was kind of weak against them. Grass type Pokemon. Oh, they're all leveled up, that's good. So I guess we could talk about what we're gonna do next. So, the Midgar Zolom is basically he's way more powerful than you at this point in the game. You're not really supposed to defeat him. You're supposed to catch a Chocobo and cross the marsh over to those mithril mines over there that people have been talking about. There's a couple ways to get past. So you'll see he's over here. As soon as we step in, he'll start going towards us. He's even going towards us now. So he's going a... goddamn. He's going a complete opposite direction, sort of. So we're jumping in over here. He's going to start walking towards us. Hey, Ivysaur, what's up? So he's coming towards us. Oh no, we got into a battle. That's not great. So this is like when you snuck past Smog. Yeah, hey, we're not sneaking past nothing. You stay tuned, you'll see. But this will kind of demonstrate. See how he started off in another spot in the map way far away from you? So there are three ways to get across. You can basically start walking, and then he's coming towards us, right? He'll come towards you eventually. It looks like he's not actually paying attention to us at all, which is a little fucking weird. But you could save and reload, and every time you enter the screen or exit the screen, he's in a different spot, and you can just do that 2 or 3 times, and you'll make it all the way across. That's kind of the way to cheat across it. You can obviously get a Chocobo and run across. You can outrun him when you're on a Chocobo. Chocobos move faster. Or... Aerith limit. I don't know that we need to use these. I guess we'll use Healing Wind because we need to use it more to learn her next. Or the third way is there's a way when he's at the far northwest corner. It is actually possible to outrun him. So if he goes far northwest and you start on the far east side, you can outrun him. Aerith levels up. That's big. So there are ways to get across. However, what we're going to do. So this bad boy has 4,000 hit points. When he gets down to 1,500, which is higher than like any boss we fought by about 2 or 3 times maybe. When he gets to 1,500, every time you do damage to him, which is important to note, doing damage to him, and he crosses that 1,500 HP threshold, what will happen is he will use an attack called Beta. Beta is an incredibly powerful enemy skill that you usually don't learn until much later. Wasan Nut, nice. We're just trying to fill all of our limit bars. Barrett's almost filled up. So, if you can somehow find a way to fight and kill the Zolom at this level and survive the Beta attack, you can learn it. Now, it takes a lot of setup, but it's doable. Is that going to put me in sadness? I think it does. It did a lot of damage, but did not put me in sadness. I think we actually don't want to get hit by Hot Springs. Thanks for the heal. We actually don't want to get hit by level 4 suicide, so we're going to do some magic here. Sinking. Oh, you just attack. His Cloud's attacks are strong enough. $255, big. So there's a way to set. Well, actually, I'll say that there's 2 ways. There's 2 strategies to be able to fight and learn the beta skill and survive the fight and be able to kill the Midgar Zolom. Now we're getting attacked from behind here. So the first one is kind of cheesy, and it takes a lot of setup. And that's using... I think we could just hit these guys with... Let's hit them with Aerith's thing. Good old Oaken Shield. Come on, man. I think Matcha Magic's gonna one-hit these guys. So it involves abusing Planet Protector. So you learn Planet Protector by killing a lot of monsters with Aerith and learning her level 3 limit break. What Planet Protector does is, for a short amount of time, it puts you in, like, invulnerability. Yes, Aerith is incredibly overpowered. Her limit break is literally, you can't die. So that's nice, right? What you do is basically you learn that 3-1 limit break, Planet Protector, and then during the battle with the Zolom, you just you don't make it fall below 1500 HP. You use Sense so that you can track where his HP is at, and then you use Planet Protector right when he's about to cross that threshold so that it doesn't actually do any damage to you. Because normally you can get to that point and then you'll just die. Beta always wipes your party at this point in the game. It's way too powerful of an attack. You can survive it with Planet Protector. You will then have Peerless, that invulnerability status for a little bit longer. You'll be able to kill him, finish him off. That's the only attack that really consistently wipes your party. So that's strategy 1. It involves a lot of setup, and when I say a lot of setup, basically you have to maybe like an hour and a half of battles with Aerith in order to learn your 3rd level limit break, which you would normally not have anywhere near at this point of the game. Sorry, but I gotta. That's what I'm talking about. Ivysaur already knows. So that's method 2. Ivysaur got most of it. So fire elemental in your armor. We have it on Barret, who has the highest HP. They mentioned Sadness with the Tranquilizer, which I had mentioned earlier, does lower by about 30% the amount of damage you take. Talisman for your equipment, which we have the Protect Vest here for Vitality. Talisman is good, is good for magic defense, as they said. However, placing all of your people in the back row, I believe, is also required for taking half damage. I think if you do all those things in that order, then you can survive beta, and there's still a little bit of a way to get through the fight. We have this doesn't work here. Magic, do we have fire? No, we're gonna whatever, he can just attack. I think Barret has fire, right? I think fire's good on these homeboys. No, 19 damage. That was terrible. We just attack these homeboys. Is it ice that's good on these guys? We haven't seen all the, since I never, well, we didn't get the chance there. So that's what we're doing right now. I think it's advisable to get all your limit breaks ready as well. So that's kind of what we're doing right now. They're all about half full. What you can do is just sit in a battle and let your guys get beat up until limit breaks are there. I'm kind of training my guys at the same time because I'm a little bit less lower level than I'd be normally here. But that's the method we're going to use. The method that Ivysaur 99% got correct. Just the back row is what I would add to that. And then I would unequip all other materia from Barret besides Fire Elemental, because the other materia just lowers your HP until you get things like HP plus. So So like this, it'll tell you, hey, your max HP goes down by 2%. You want to take off all those materia so that you have the max amount of HP that you could possibly have to survive. Just defend. We'll go to enemy skill with Aerith and Matcha Magic. This will one-shot this party. Ouch.
Sorry, but I gotta.
High potion, nice. It's big. We're not really close to any levels, are we? Yeah. So we could just we'll get into the next battle and we'll just not these are gonna put us in sadness. I actually want to get out of this battle. Great song. Don't put me in sadness, motherfucker.
Sorry, but I gotta.
These goddamn sons of bitches. I mean, I guess I can just leave it because I'm going to put him in sadness anyways. I don't want to waste the hyper. But it just means that his status bar is going to fill slower. You can't use Matcha Magic on these boys. They don't do enough damage to really move the limit bar any appreciable amount. But Ivysaur seems to know, man. This guy's got the knowledge on the game. If I remember right on a previous stream, Ivysaur was the one that got us with the cool fan theory on the disassociation room. Not these fuckers again. Oh, he's gonna place someone else in sadness. Everyone's close to having their limit fulfilled. I think it's fine. Cloud came out of sadness. What? Breath of the Earth gained. Alright, so we got her 2-1. We're honestly not that far. I think it's like another 100 monsters we have to kill. But we can go... So, you could change her limit. We have it almost already ready. I think it's fine to have Healing Wind as her limit to keep party alive. It's not going to do extra damage, but I don't think we're going to be short for damage here. Alright, these guys do a lot of damage, and they're going to be attacking from behind, so... That Flaming Peck... Just going to cure here. Just work on keeping everyone alive.
We've gotta give it our all.
Might as well sense him. $69 HP, so one more attack will kill that one. Okay, Barrett's at his limit break.
Hell yeah, bring it.
This guy's at 200 HP, so we can kill him. Okay, please attack Cloud. We'll just defend. Actually, we can change position. Alright, Flaming Peck on Cloud, that should do it. Alright, we're all there. Let's clear him up with Aerith.
What do you think of this trick?
I love the battle lines. Alright. We're going to save with all of our limit breaks ready. We're going to go spend 100 gil to get our HP and MP full. Stay at the inn.
Looking for?
I'm not yet.
How about?
I'm okay.
Thank you.
All right, now let's set it up. All right, so step 1, you must have the elemental materia in order to proceed here. We have elemental fire. Barret is our highest. You want to do it on your highest HP guy. We don't really want him to have cover here. Let's take everything else off. I mean, so I will leave an all in because it doesn't have a negative effect, and you want to get the experience or the AP on the all, so it doesn't hurt to have it in there. Let's put it over here. Having sense does not hurt. Again, it doesn't have any negative effects. Cover actually increases your vitality. Chocobo Lure increases your luck, so a chance of crits. I mean, I think these are potentially okay. We need to switch the talisman onto the character. Right, so we have, and we need to make sure we have the carbon bangle, so our highest defensive stat possible at this point. We stole these from those motor balls at the Shinra HQ. So this is the highest defense we could possibly have. You see how Barret's HP is now 822 when we took those off. So, you know, we'd have to potion him up, which we'll do before the battle. We need to give that character, so Barret needs to have enemy skill. So go to Materia, Aerith. We want to keep her HP high, so we'll give her all restore so she can keep people. We don't need heal, we don't need earth. Keep everyone's HP as high as possible. And enemy skill is going to go on to Barret, because he's the one that's going to survive most likely. He's the one that we're trying to have survive the attack. And we do need to have poison. Well, we'll go through it. We'll go through it. Specifically, it's this guy you don't want to have any other materia on, except the fire, because we want him to survive. So on another character, we're going to want, so I guess next highest HP character, you're going to want 2 separate materia. We'll move this here, and this. I mean, these just, I guess it looks better up top. So you're going to want Chocomog, and you're going to want Poison. Third character is Aerith. She's going to have all restore. So like that's a minimum amount of materia that you need. You want to place all your characters in the back row so that they take less damage as well. So now we have done that. We want all 3 of our limit break bars full. We've accomplished that. You want to give your characters tranquilizers. You want to intentionally place them in sadness. So now we've done that. Let's save to make sure that we can always start from this point again. Okay. So during the fight, so let's prepare this as well. We need our gravaballs. So we'll arrange by customize. We'll move this antidote for gravaball. We want those at the top. So we basically have a flowchart that we're going to go through. You want to use 2 gravaballs. So he has 4,000 hit points. Gravaball does Demi 1, which takes a quarter of their HP away. So the first one's going to be 1,000 damage, which is much more than any of our characters can do. Next going to be 750, so he's going to be at 2250 HP. At the 1500 thresh mark, that's when he's going to cast Beta. So we have to do another 750 damage in order to get him to cast Beta. At that point, you start casting poison. It is important to note that you have to do damage to make him cross the 1500 HP point in order for him to counter with beta. So you can abuse the poison mechanic by getting poison to stick, and as poison sticks, he'll get damage each turn, but you are not doing the damage to him the way that the game sees it or calculates it. So poison can bring him down much further below 1500, and it will not trigger him countering with beta. So you let him go down to about 400 hit points. You pummel him with limit breaks. You just keep everyone alive, you keep defending, you let poison do the damage. You get him about 400 hit points, you pummel him with some limit breaks. He will counter with beta, and then he will immediately die. And then you will have... Barrett will survive, he'll be high enough HP, you gotta keep his HP up. And then you're gonna have learned beta, because Baird will have survived, he'll have filled all the conditions. He was hit with the attack, he survived the attack, and he survives the battle. Your other two characters might die. Baird only has 600 HP, she's probably going to die even with all this defensive setup we're doing for her. This is probably going to take a few tries. So, we're going to save. And we're going to go give it a shot. We were a little bit dumb. Probably just easier to just go sleep again. Because we used a little... we changed our materia around. We should have done that before we slept. I clicked not interested because I'm a dummy.
Looking... How about...
I'm okay.
Thank you.
Alright. We are going to save at this point so that we can cross here. Now what I like to do is I don't like to have ran from any battles. So I just kind of walk and save. And if we get into a battle, I'll just leave and restart the game. I want to get there with full HP. I don't want to have to use any of my MP. I want to have full resources and be able to try and beat this thing. Okay, we'll save here. Just so that we're not getting into a battle on the way there, accidentally using limit break, using magic, whatever. Okay. Here we go. Alright, boys and girls. The Midgar Zolom. First try. Remember, we're using 2 gravaballs. Then we are poisoning. Right, I think Cloud's the one with poison? Yes. I don't know why I had Chocomog, actually. Maybe because it gives +1 magic. I forget why I said to have this on here. I'm checking my notes and it doesn't really make sense. But there's no backing off now. We're going to poison this motherfucker. After we hit the 2... We use the 2 gravaballs. So basically we want Barrett to use gravity, Aerith to use gravity, or the item that does gravity, the gravaball, and Cloud to do poison. And we just keep up with that. We're probably going to want to sense at some point around there. And then we just stay alive, not attacking him, stay alive as long as we can, get his HP as low as we can. Aerith is going to be able to heal us. We're going to be able to use Cure with Aerith. We have Cure all set up on her. And then we're going to pummel him with attacks late. And we're going to do it to him. I think I saved, but I'm double checking here and being cautious. Let's go. So Cloud is going first. I'm just going to defend with him. I'm going to, with Barrett, use an item, grab a ball. With Aerith, I'm going to use an item, grab a ball. And then with Cloud again, I'm going to magic bio. Ouch. We're gonna sense. Alright, it's stuck. We're gonna go ahead and healing wind.
Love me a challenge.
It's already gonna put him below. If I use the limit, it's already gonna put him below, so we're not going to. We're just gonna stay alive here. He's taking 125, 125. He's at 1600 HP. We're gonna cure all. We're gonna sense. Just hold the line. Cure. Hold the line. Hold the line. Sense. He's at 1100. Barrett's a little low. Item. Let's use a just a high potion on. Well, now she's low too. So I think Aerith actually has another limit break. No, Barrett has a limit break. Aerith has a limit break. We're gonna healing wind. Perfect. That'll get Barrett high enough HP. So he's full HP now. As long as Barrett isn't the one hit right here is when we go. So Cloud is going to Blade Beam. He's at 417. Aerith attacks. We have a grenade bomb coming up after that. Oh, he died without using it. We did too much damage. Oh, boys and girls. We're too strong. We're a little too strong. All right, we quit. We'll come back. But that was almost perfect. It went exactly according to plan. Other than we were just a little too strong. I didn't realize we were doing like 450 damage with limits at that point. At this point in the game. Come on over, Mr. Zolom. All right, so Cloud is going to defend first. Aerith will use item grab a ball. Barrett will use item grab a ball. And then Cloud will magic bio. You want to do it in this order? Because here you wanted to do the 1000 and then 750 first. Then you want bio because it's of the remaining HP. Okay, Barrett's getting low. We're going to have to do something about that. We can actually just high potion him at this point. And now we want to sense. Since we didn't have multiple characters hurt, it wasn't as big of a deal. Sense, all right, where are we at on sense? We are at 1923, so we don't want to hit a limit break yet. We're going to defend. Aerith is going to use Cure All. We need to keep Cloud alive. Barrett's going to use an item. This is perfect. He got hit there.
Stay strong and carry on.
We're going to defend. We're going to defend. Hold the line. Aerith is going to be curing when it's necessary. Not necessary at this point. We'll just use a regular potion on Cloud. Cloud can defend since we're at 900 HP. So here, at this point, we want to go to Aerith. Defend, Aerith, magic, cure. She's going to cure all. Not opponents. Allies. And now we're going to...
Stay strong and carry on.
Just hit him with the... we might actually kill him again. Whatever, we're going to give it a shot. He might be too low. Please survive Blade Beam. He's at 200 hit points. He's gonna die. God damn it. Alright, we're like way stronger than I thought we were. We're like actually just smoking this guy. All right. We are going to probably way earlier make sure our HP is high and just hit him with those two, because we're going to do about 1,000 damage with him and Barrett. So it's going to be, I mean, we basically don't even need to use the bio trick at this point, right? Or it might be an attack with Aerith after she uses her limit break. That might be the move. I think that is the move. All right. Come here, Mr. Zolom. All right. Item grab a ball. Item grab a ball. Cloud is going to magic bio this thing. Probably just grenade bomb him right here, huh? I don't think it puts him below 25 or 1,500. No way. He kicks Barrett out of the... So he can do that, and of course he did that the one time I... The one time I attack him with Barrett is when he does that ability. He can knock you out of the battle. Now our guy with enemy skill's not here, so we can't do anything. $1,600 HP. He's not even below the fucking threshold, man. Let's just hit him with beta so that we die.
I won't let you down.
Don't get up.
Now you'll get to see beta at least. I wish there was a way, like, we can't soft reset like you could in the original game. So you get to see this attack. Way too powerful. The only reason we didn't get a game over screen right there is because Barrett was still alive, just knocked out of the party. Of course I attack him with Barrett. And he knocks Barrett out of the party. That's the first time he's done that in like the 4 battles we've had. Oh boy. Okay, so Barrett uses item grab a ball. Aerith uses item grab a ball. Cloud uses magic bio. That is the first 3.
Let's just get this over with.
Gonna healing wind.
Lend me your strength.
We can use Cloud's blade beam, right? Because if he knocks Cloud out, it doesn't really make that much of a difference. I don't think it'll put us below. It might put us below, but I think we'll be okay either way. Is that going to put us below into beta territory? No, it's not, but he knocks Cloud away. That's fine. Let's sense. He's right. Oh, he did cross, but he must have just crossed. So now we basically just cure. We can just use a high potion at that point if it's only Aerith that's hurt. High potion herself back up. 1,100 HP, 900 HP. Oh my gosh. Okay, so defend, magic, cure, then we limit.
Stay strong and carry on.
So now he's full HP. Hopefully he doesn't kill with this.
Enough of your sorry ass.
Yes, perfect. Now he will counter with Beta because he had the attack done. Barret, with all of his defenses, should survive the casting of Beta. And then he will die to poison damage. Oh! Grenade bomb, we're getting a second one off. Holy smokes. We're at 32 HP. Oh, we did it, boys. Actually huge victory. Aerith didn't get her XP, and Cloud didn't learn his thing because he got knocked out, but we can item, we can go ahead and Phoenix down, bring Aerith back to life. Then we can magic. And I guess what you're supposed to do there is just cast Beta back on him, but I thought the grenade bomb would be more, a better flourish. Alright, so we learned Beta. Actually huge. So now we can go back to being normal people. Our materia setups can go back to normal. Just go ahead and reset. So place everything here. All right, so we want all restore on Aerith. I like having, well, let's go. I like having cover on Barret. I like having sense on Barret. Like having a sense on Cloud. Steal on Cloud because the way the steal mechanic works is the higher level your character is, the more successful chance at a steal, and he is our highest level character. So throw enemy skill on him as well, just because whatever. And then feel free to just place whatever, right? I think Chocomog Elemental is powerful in a weapon. Now that Barret doesn't have a... Barret does not have a long-range weapon, I won't put it on him. Normally that's what you want to do. We can throw... I think Poison on Cloud is fine. And heal. It's not really something we need, so we'll just throw it on him. So for Barret, I also like... Let's throw the Chocobo Lure on him. For increased luck, we could throw in... Materia. Aerith has all restore. We want to keep that, yeah. Barret can have Earth, Ice, Lightning, and Fire. So he has each potential spell. And Aerith can have Lightning and Fire and Ice. Alright, are we missing anything or are we all equipped? Aerith can have an all Fire. That sounds good to me. She's more of a healer, right? So that's a little weird, but... Can't be helped. Yes, she should have the ability to do an offensive maneuver. And we have, as you will see, in Materia on Cloud, under Mantra Magic, we have Beta, which wipes basically everything at this point in the game.
Looking.
Do we even need... Yeah, Aerith's MP is a little low, but it's like, whatever, it's completely fine. There's no need to spend 100 gold on it. So now we have Chocobo Lure. We need to catch ourselves a Chocobo, which means we need to probably buy another type of green, actually. We don't need the $1,500 green this time. Tall greens. I mean, let's just buy the cheap shit, right? We just need to distract the Chocobo while we kill the other homies. So we're gonna go to item. We are going to arrange. We're gonna customize. We're gonna put the greens up front so that we don't take too long to select the greens, and we're gonna go catch ourselves a Chocobo. First try, no big deal. I don't know that we're not gonna even do it quick enough. That took so long for those stupid fucking Alpha Dunks to get through their dumbass attack. Whatever. That's fine. We gotta go buy more greens. Aerith did get her level up that time. That's nice. Let's buy 2 of those, just whatever. A little bit more expensive, so maybe they'll hold them there for longer. I don't know. And let's save this time. Oh god, these things don't die quick enough. Dude, these attacks take so long. The Chocobo's out of here. 100% he's out of here. There's nothing you could do. Like, you don't have any chance. It's just a waste of greens. I'm gonna stop even engaging in these types of fights. Like when it's the 2 fucking Alpha Dunks, I'm out. I'm absolutely out. I'm just not even gonna use the greens. Their defense is so high they take 15 fucking attacks to kill. I hate these sons of bitches. Not even gonna waste the green that time. Not even gonna waste the greens that time. Alright, we're gonna continue. Hopefully we can find one that's not a goddamn Alpha Dunk. Alright, here we go. Give him another one. No, what the fuck? That's incredibly frustrating. I attacked. Okay, whatever. Whatever, we'll get it. We'll get it, don't you worry. Wish I knew a way to soft reset. Not sure what the controls are to soft reset. Okay, here we go. What? Are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck am I? What? That was immediate. It was literally, he left the battle immediately. I didn't have a chance at all. It's fucking craziness. Maybe I do have to buy the fucking $1,500 greens. I can't. I fucking can't. It was immediate. He immediately left. There was no time. There was literally zero time. It was the first action. The stupid fucking bird. I didn't have a chance to take a single action before he left. All right, I think the Curiel greens are the ones that work best, and we're just gonna do those. It occupies for like 5 turns. I think they might have changed the name of the Curiel greens. Nope, they're here. All right. We're spending $1,000 fucking dollars. I could just cheat my way across, but whatever. We're doing it here. We're doing it the right way. We're catching a goddamn Chocobo. I think we want to get out of sadness too. I think we do less damage. We need to go to item. We need to arrange, customize. Cereal greens. Then we'll save again so it's set up properly. All right, here we go. All right, he got it off before they left. We should have 5 turns. This is the one that is the longest. All right, attack, 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 attack. Fucking A. There he goes. All right, caught a Chocobo. Hey, if you use the right type of green, it's a lot easier, right? Maybe I should know what the hell I'm talking about. All right, now we're on a Chocobo.
Ride a Chocobo. Press the cancel button to get off. Chocobos will escape whenever a player dismounts.
So we cannot save while we're on the Chocobo. And now we outrun him. Well, there you go. We did it. So now we're about to enter the Mithril Mines. We'll dismount here. Goodbye, Mr. Chocobo. And now we get to view a pretty iconic scene that's pretty funny based on what we just did to that Midgar Zolom.
Did Sephiroth do this?
So originally, you've probably died to this thing a couple times. Put yourself in these shoes, right? We didn't know exactly how to do all this crazy stuff and set up surviving with beta with Barret with 32 HP and learning the enemy skill and killing him multiple times. Instead, we died to it a bunch of times, and we're like, what the fuck? This thing's way too strong. And then we see Sephiroth put this motherfucker on a shish kebab. It's just one of those things. This builds up how powerful Sephiroth is. He's kind of like this omnipresent shadow lurking around the game. We haven't seen him yet other than in flashbacks. In the actual game, he's just been mentioned, and we've seen Genova ripped out of a container. We've seen President Shinra stabbed in the back. We've seen the Midgar Zolom murdered so easily. Yeah. It's some craziness. They really build up that suspense. We've been playing this game where we're like 20 hours in, and we haven't even seen him. But we've just seen all these things about him. It's kind of a little like you can go up to the Midgar Zolom and press it, and it's a little cinematic where some lightning hits in the background. I think the term for that literary device is sympathetic weather. So it's when the weather outside. So like a couple breaks up, and they're very sad in a romance movie, or if it's like a rom-com, and it's the part of the movie where they break up because there's a miscommunication, and he was saying hi to an old friend, but she thought it was an ex, and now they're having a fight. And you know how it always starts raining, and that's sympathetic weather because that raining is like the tears of the individuals in the movie. So this is like the thunder, the lightning, the power of that. It reinforces how powerful Sephiroth is. Sympathetic weather.
This Sephiroth guy is damn incredible.
So this is what we're up against?
Looks like it. And now we're in the Mithril Mines. So all that is to say, we severely and significantly leveled up the power of our party right here. We went to Chocobo Bill, got level 4 suicide, which enabled us to get Choco Buckle, and then we went and got Beta with some crazy setup. We crossed the marsh. We outran the Midgar Zolom after we killed him 3 times. We outran the Midgar Zolom and found our way to the Mithril Mines, where we saw at the entrance Sephiroth had dispatched the Midgar Zolom and skewered him. And we are at exactly 15 hours. So before that ticks over, we're going to call this one good, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.